Inshallah, today's program will start off with Brother Azfar. He is the Amir of our masjid. If we have the sisters that are upstairs, please make their way downstairs. Brother Azfar will be giving an update on the construction project and, inshallah, what are the next steps in this project. Jazakallah khair.
Can I request everyone to come a little bit closer? Those in the rooms, in the back, please come closer here so that you can all see the presentation and you can also see the Imam, inshallah, when he starts soon. Everyone in the lobby, please come inside. We are starting now, inshallah. Yeah, I think all the sisters are already downstairs. So I'm going to start. I don't want to keep our Imam waiting for too long here. I hope everybody in the lobby can come inside and listen to this presentation. I'll give a quick update on the status of the construction. I'm sure a lot of you have questions. Since the fundraiser happened, what has been going on with the construction? And where are we headed in the next few months? So I'll start with the financial status, financial health of the masjid first. As it stands today, as of today, we have 730,000 in our operations, 219,000 in our zakat account, 157,000 in our construction, and then our committed money to the construction, which is something that the work already has been signed, is 700,000 and 241,000 in our education account. And if you remember from our presentation during the fundraiser, our monthly expense here at the masjid is about $70,000 per month. So that's pretty much where we stand. In terms of where we are on the construction, at the time of fundraiser, I had told you all that we were going to be finishing the steel erection soon, and alhamdulillah, that is complete now. The roof system install started, but due to the subcontractor issues, it was paused for about 3 weeks. It's restarting next week, inshallah. And the last phase of this particular year is the dry building. As we have been talking about, dry building is making the whole building weatherproof. And that means putting windows, exterior doors, sealing the joints, everything that makes the building weatherproof. So that process has already started too, alhamdulillah. And the second floor slab went in as part of that. The whole ceiling was sealed. So that process is also in motion. Roof is going to be completed probably by the middle of November. And the entire dry building is going to be finished towards the end of December, early January, inshallah. Saad, can you move forward? So where do we stand in terms of spending on this project so far? Last time in the fundraiser, we owed 128,000 on the roof. Alhamdulillah, that's paid off. Dry building was $1 million. Out of that, we have already paid $317,000. And that's why the second floor slab work and the roof drain has been completed. So we have about another, I would say, $700,000 of work remaining on the dry building. Saad, can you move forward? And this is the total that you have seen multiple times. What do we need from now until March? When we were in the fundraiser, we needed about $1.68 million. During the fundraiser, we raised about $685,000. So we were still short on about $1 million to get us through March, which is pretty much the Ramadan time. Saad, you can advance the slides so I can show them. Now, just for the dry building purposes, we are short on about $500,000 just to finish the dry building. So what we have decided as the Shura is that we are going to use some of the funds that we have preserved in the operations account and some in the education account to fund that so that the dry building gets completed, inshallah. And that would still leave us with a deficit of $500,000. So let me repeat again. I think too many numbers thrown at you. $1 million from this point up to December will finish the dry building. All of that money, alhamdulillah, is available, one way or the other. From the operations account, from the construction account, is squeezing every penny out. And then we will have a 3-month window up to Ramadan that we need to fund, which is about $500,000. We are working on various methods to try to raise those $500,000, one of which we have already started on is going out of state to other masajid to raise funds. Actually, today was Sheikh Salah's first visit in New York, and alhamdulillah, we raised a significant sum there in New York, and we will continue to go to masajid around United States and continue to raise funds for this project, inshallah. Our Launch Good campaign is also ready. So we will start to circulate that link very soon, and that will help us raise additional funds, inshallah. The goal of the Launch Good campaign is about $1 million. Let's hope the link gets circulated. We need your help to share that link out far and wide so that it becomes viral, and inshallah, a lot of people contribute to this cause, not only from this country, but from outside the country as well. We are also working on reducing the operational costs, saving as much money as possible. So you may not see food on the family nights as often anymore. Every penny counts towards the project, inshallah. So we will try to preserve as much as we can. And the focus would be there on the services. So none of the services would be cut. We will make sure we provide you good scholars during family nights so you can benefit from that rather than spending money on the food, inshallah. And we are in the process of developing a process to identify new donors. As during COVID, after COVID, a lot of new families have moved into the area. I think we need to work hard to identify new donors so that we can generate more funds for the masjid. I think there is, the writing is on the wall that we keep going back to the same group of people, and we need to find new sources of the funds for the masjid, inshallah. And the last option, which is an option of last resort, I think it is extremely important that we keep this project on track. The costs keep going up. There are competing projects that are coming up within Frisco, first of all. We have another masjid that is getting ready to be built on Independence in Lebanon. We would have ICPC trying to build their masjid soon. They are trying to get a land. With competing projects coming up, I think it is extremely important that we finish this as soon as possible. So as an option of last resort, we are also exploring a loan or a line of credit from Islamic bank so that we can keep this on track and then we can pay it over time, inshallah. And this was one of the reasons I wanted to present it to everyone. I wish there were more people here, but khair. We want to be fully transparent. That these are the routes we are taking, and one of the routes could possibly be a loan as well. Unless Allah helps us out and all of our other means result in enough funds for us to keep the project on track. But if that doesn't work out, we will have to go that route. But we have to keep in mind, masjid cannot provide a collateral on its own to get a loan. You cannot mortgage the masjid. So what the ask is from the Islamic banks is that we need guarantors, people that can co-sign the loan and take the responsibility of that loan. So just giving you an example. If we are going to go and get a loan of $1 million, their expectation would be that go find 10 people who can guarantee $100,000 each, co-sign for $100,000 each. So even if we decide to go the loan route, we need community's help and support to sign that loan. And we would need help to have some guarantors that can guarantee that loan. So I want to be very transparent about that. So that's pretty much where we stand. If you have any questions about this, you can ask now, or I will be here through the program. You can ask me later. I would be happy to answer any questions you have about the project.
Step after the weather,
Finishing, yeah. Once the dry building is done, the next step is to just make the building look nice. I mean, if we have the funds, the entire finish out can be done by the Ramadan of 2024, inshallah. If we have the funds, that's the big if. Up to December, everything is paid off. After December, all bets are off at this point, inshallah. We keep our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we say we will do everything possible to keep the project on track with Allah's help. But that's the reality.